Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Stanford's offense will have the ball first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So Tulsa's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. Quarterback making adjustments. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. From the gun, running back gets the give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first
Turning it on! Great Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The option look. Quick toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Let's go. Off the play fake. Fires left. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Throwing right. Quick completion on the out. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Now the pitch. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up at the top.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. On the option. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. Inside the 35. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Arkansas State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Calls his own number. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Stanford! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Wide receiver going in motion. Goes to the option. Can't get him to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. The throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Keys. Oh, what a move. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. He might want another play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, he's still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulsa will come to the line on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Woods. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Looking to fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Off-play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He's got it near midfield. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, the best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Wide open downfield. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They'll run play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Cardinal. And here they come, almost all the way back.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Stanford, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. The sweet feet buy a little time. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does.
Sneaks it into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He'll pull it on the read. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Hauls it in. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. And they'll knock him down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Stanford! And the comeback is on.
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Clinton. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tulsa. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Still running at the 40. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Cardinal. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. They'll go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Bring in the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Took just one play and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. To the air on first down. Pucks it out of the air. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's
breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa got it rolling on the ground with the last play. Let's see if they go back to it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch, it's Gee. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
All tied up, under a minute to play.
221 wing, 221 pace, 27.
Leaves it with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.